And the Rebels ready to put total leather and get this season started. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So North Texas offense will come out first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Third down, and they'll need 5 to keep this opening drive moving. Got it, looking for a first. And he was knocked down immediately, short of the line to gain. They'll have to make a decision here. North Texas will have to punt it away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. He'll take it on the return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. So UNLV's offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today. And Jesse, if there is an old war horse, a real war daddy in the training facility, here he is, back to run the show again.
Well, that's a great point, and there is no substitute for experience. There is a lot of expectation for this football team and for this offense because of that guy and because of all the big stages and all the big moments he's already played through in his career. A lot of people really excited, David, because he has seen a lot of ball.
All the ball, all the defenses, has rid the emotion of being really high and really low. And so those experience, those scars, they matter. They trust in him, and everybody on this offense is looking to him.
From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. Breaks into the open.
Defense is going to have their hands full trying to get this guy in the ground, man. He's got some serious moves once he has the ball in his hands.
And the Rebels will snap it on 1st and 10. A shot toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? They'll move the tight end. From the gun, the ground game. At the 35, he's loose. There he goes. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. A long run from the running back, not exactly setting any land speed records, but he got the job done.
It was a long run that took a long time because he's not the fastest guy in the world. But it doesn't matter, right? Get that nose for the end zone, get in the goal line. That's all that matters. That's all we're keeping score. That 6 counts for just as much as all those fast guys that get there in a hurry.
Here he comes from inside his own 5.
Coverage
team maintains his discipline, not much doing on that return. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. It's that hole for 4 and gets it out to the 16. Let's talk a minute about North Texas. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. David, these guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a few portal additions.
North Texas can dig into that playbook on 2nd and short. Pulls it and fires to the left. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Wants to go up top. They're working that left side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love early in a game getting my quarterback in a rhythm. Coming out, short passes, easy completions. Now we're getting in a good spot.
On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up with the pass. Grab near the marker. It's Darasol. They'll move the chains. Good execution on 3rd down. They've got it at the 41. They say success rate can be picking up about 4 or so on 1st down, 1st and 10. It'll be a draw. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. They got nothing on the last play at 2nd and 10. Back to pass. Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. North Texas comes to the line on 3rd and short. He wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. And that one goes incomplete, but there is a penalty flag, and they might have gotten him for OPI. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. They'll try to get something out of this drive and kick the field goal here on 4th down. He slides that just inside the right upright. That'll bring him to within 4. So they're lining up to kick it off after that last drive. Put a 3 spot on the board, and now the defense will try to shut him down. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. They'll start this drive going to the air. Hauls it in. Got room at the 35. Out across the 40 and forced out of bounds at the 42. And now this offense is clicking. After a big gainer on that first play, now they can really go for it on 1st and 10. Quickly complete. He'll be forced out of bounds. Let's mark it at the 48-yard line as this offense continues its work. Leaves it with the running back. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Rides the back and leaves it. Turning it on. He's 76 yards for him on the ground now. What a
do well for the Big 12.
And the Rebels are rolling down the field. Fires to the big fella. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. And guys, this is a great time to take a shot if you want on 2nd and short. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. The Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Use the play fake, now to throw. Intercepted, big play, stops the drive.
And that's why as quarterbacks, you cannot telegraph the pass. You cannot stare down your receivers because these defenders, they're watching it. And that defender knew exactly where the QB was going with that football, and that's why he picked it off.
Pocket breaking down. Unleashes one. He's got an open man. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. He had the perfect play to open the drive, and now they'll snap it again from the 38. Under fire. No more time to throw. Quarterback is sacked at the 35.
Well, quarterback went down behind center pretty quick that time, and it makes you wonder as a play caller, against this pass rush, do you start thinking about maybe rolling your quarterback out and changing the launch point?
Can't quite make the connection there. Might have let him a little too much. The Mean Green with a ton of green to cover here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to throw deep right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away. He's got it. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. Might be calling a hot route. Got enough for the first. Still on his feet at the 45. And there they go again. Another huge gain on the ground. And the Rebels, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Touch pass on the jet sweep. Powers through the defender.
Well, and on these little push passes, timing is so important. You're trying to snap it right as he's getting a full head of steam. When he gets the ball, he's hitting the outside, and David, it puts the defense in such a difficult spot.
You immediately have to be rotating when you see that motion, so everybody's got to communicate and kind of bump over. That's why offenses love to run it. It makes the defense communicate and see if you can just get him out of a spot.
They are really clicking along. First and goal on just the fourth play of the drive. Touchdown, Rebels. Fired in from the red zone for the score.
I know we're only in game one, but in this half, you've got to be excited about what you've seen from this offense. Really nice rhythm. Quarterback's got great command on the field with respect to what they're trying to do, and they've got some weapons. I can't wait to see what this offense does this year.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Excellent job by the kick coverage team. A pretty minimal gain on that return. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Works his way into the traffic and picks up 3 to the 17. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Going to swing it on second down. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and UNLV has the edge. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. So they had a chance to talk over this third down play to open the period. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the middle. Picked off. What a play to set him up. Got room on the return. Touchdown, Rebels. How about this defense taking one back to the house? And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. They've got to find some answers on this drive, already down by 18 in the second quarter. It's a fumble on the play. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. He might want another play. Trying to start the drive with a pass. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. You get that turnover and you try to punch them hard immediately on the first play, and they come up with a big gain.
And when the defense is running on the field, you are thinking sudden change, sudden change. When they create a turnover, a lot of times offenses want to be aggressive. They were, and they get rewarded.
Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly set, catch the football. Second down coming. He wants it all. Pass is broken up, incomplete as they were trying to strike for 6. They'd love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of settling for 3, but it is 3rd and goal. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Vegas. A quick strike, just as we expected.
Yeah, and quick strikes are easy when you got such great field position. Obviously, when the offense starts in such a good spot, puts the defense in a bad position, and the offense takes advantage.
North Texas, 3.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. Unless you have somebody ready to do his best Tom Brady impression, down 28-3 is no fun, and they have to get something going right now. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
He'll go to work in the air on second down. He'll throw it. Incomplete. Man, oh man, is that one this junior would love to have back. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Linebackers trying to create some confusion. Pressure coming. North Texas will have to punt it away.
On to punt it away.
He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Rebels offense is back on the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Gives it on the option. Past the first down marker and still running. Good pick up there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41.
Another good run. Man, he has been picking up yards in bunches today. Jesse showing off all the skills.
And he's showing no signs of slowing down, David. This guy just gets better as the game goes on. He is a beast.
Just not quite able to make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, Rebels. They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
UNLV, 35. North Texas, 3.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Going right to work up top. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game, but they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. The Mean Green trying to convert on 3rd and short. From the gun, wants to pass. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Got him downfield. And he was loose and out the gate and doesn't go down until he gets to the 48-yard line. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. On target to the left. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. North Texas really has it going on offense. Gonna look downfield again. Got a man. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn upfield for the first.
Tight end finds a soft spot. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Quick completion to the right. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this first down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done, though.
They'll run for it on 3rd and short. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal.
I know it's early, but you're down by a lot of points. You've got to go for it here on 4th down, David. I'm finding my best player offensively and giving him a shot.
And what you said is all the difference in the world. I'm already down a lot early. I got to make some things happen. This is a situation to get a touchdown. I'm going for it.
They've moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Trying to power it in. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both these downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, North Texas.
I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. I trust my offensive line to pave the way, give the ball to my running back, and know he's going to physically punch this thing into the end zone.
North Texas.
On the move from inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Give to the running back. There he goes. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Bringing the heat. Soft spot in the middle. He found plenty of room, and he gets it to the 39-yard line. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Sets up the screen. Just ran over it. They stop him just a link or 2 short of the 1st, and man, what they can do on 2nd down here. The Rebels come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. And the Rebels really need to keep this drive alive on 3rd down. To the ground to try to pick up the 1st. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. Looking for a push on 4th down. They finally get him stopped, and this veteran junior running back comes up with a nice play. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business with a 1st and goal. This offense has been a juggernaut, and they have a chance to pad their total just before halftime. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward, now back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Looking to scramble. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. After a drive this long, a field goal would be demoralizing at this point. It's 3rd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, UNLV. Quick strike through the air for the score.
Have a day, young fella. I foresee some social media posts in his future. Not 1, not 2, but 3 receiving touchdowns on the day. What a ball game.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They find themselves in a pretty deep hole here, but maybe a chance to grab a little momentum and regroup at halftime.
Yeah, a big chance. Like this is an opportunity. This is the biggest opportunity in front of them in the game right now. You got to get some points on the board. You got to create something positive, Jesse. There hasn't been a whole lot to be positive about in the first half.
If I'm playing quarterback, I'm locating my go-to guy at receiver. Who can I count on one-on-one to go and make me a play? Maybe even one-on-two. Who can go up, catch the ball, get us some yards, and get us some points.
Here's the pressure. And down he goes back at the 3. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Handoff from the shotgun. Makes a man miss. He is not going to get there. Stopped short of the line to gain, and it'll be 4th down. North Texas will have to punt it away. Makes the grab close to the logo. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. He wants to change this route. Looking downfield on 1st down. Zings it complete to the right. And they explode on that one, and they've got it down to the 22. And the Rebels moving quickly to the line.
And first down for the offense.
To the air on 1st down. Pressure's there, and he gets rid of it.
Yeah, and this defense hadn't had a lot of success. This offense has been doing what it wants at will. Finally getting to the QB, finally getting some pressure, finally getting a big hit on him. That'll pay some dividends down the road.
Got his man quickly. That throw and catch gets him down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. This offense is about to face the one thing that can stop it. Time expiring in the first half. Before then, they can get another score. They'll immediately call timeout. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And with that score, this thing is getting ugly. This offense has had their way, and not only have they had their way, now they finished the half like you're supposed to, scoring the football, building on their lead. This defense is going to have to go into half and find some answers.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner could find no daylight. He goes down. Opening play of this drive comes from the 13-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly out to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle. Giving up size, still got him on the turf. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in Denton than you have for what's been a fun first half?
North Texas will kick it off to start things here in the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the returner will be dragged down. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. They're starting this drive with a massive lead, and they just want to finish strong. Unloads quickly. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. Once that ball... Offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover. We've got a timeout here as this coach is challenging the call. He wants to give the replay booth a chance to have another look. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. Running back searching for a hole. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Wide open downfield. Crosses the 35. Out of bounds there. Nice pickup on the play. Spotted at the 32. The Rebels will have it 1st and 10. Looking to throw on first down. Buys a little time with his feet. Lets it fly. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. And the Rebels are threatening in the red zone. Wide receiver going in motion. Touch pass on the run. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Power football with the run. Works his way to the 4-yard line, and they'll have it 1st and goal. The Rebels kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. Plucks it out of the air. Touchdown, Rebels! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And added on again, this offense has done whatever they want, however they want, and this lead has ballooned. When you start a season off, you want to build momentum. You want to defeat an opponent and beat them badly. That's exactly what they've done. This team looks ready to compete for a national championship.
North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Makes the grab. It's Darasol. And they'll get him down, but boy, did he put some dudes in the spin cycle. My goodness. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Quickly complete. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe. 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air on 2nd down. Gets it to the back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
I like the play call on offense. I like you trying to get the running back involved in the pass game, too. Defense was ready for that one. Let's see what you got dialed up on 3rd.
3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The short hands. It's Darasol. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. North Texas will have to punt it away. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. He makes the catch at the 10. Was looking for more running room, but found nothing but more tacklers. He's down at the 24. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. He'll keep it himself. Makes it past the marker. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide. Offense getting set for first down.
Falcon slow. Logo green. D1 for the Big 12.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
After the 2nd down misfire, looking at a 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They've been trying all game long different ways to affect him. Weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy, and that's why the ball falls incomplete.
Great job by this savvy senior to know when he just needs to move the sticks with his feet. And the Rebels are moving quickly down the field. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down.
And after that run, getting right back up to the line of scrimmage to go hurry up, defense has to be ready.
Now the play fake. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
Yeah, and really nice job by the defender. Listen, a curl route's hard to defend. It's hard to get in front of that guy because he's curling back to the quarterback, but he did a good job not getting pass interference, getting around his body, and knocking the ball to the ground.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. A strike downfield. Just like that, a huge gain, and they've got it inside the 10. They'll mark it at the 8. And that big gainer on the last one has them ready to go from inside the 10. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Wants to go up top. Flushed out of the pocket. Got it behind the line. It's Miles. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Play number 11 on this drive. The defense has yielded ground, but they're trying to get a stop on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Touchdown, Vegas. Fitted in the window for the score.
3rd and goal situation, and as a quarterback, you're thinking, I got to find Mr. Dependable. Who is that? It's always the tight end. He does a nice job on the route. He's a really big target. That was a smart decision by the quarterback, and it ends up being a touchdown.
63, North Texas, 10.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And David, they're just...
Oh, he's got some space. He'll get it out to the 25, not bothered at all being backed up, and they've got a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Rebels. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone.
Awesome job by the linebacker there in coverage, reading the quarterback's eyes, spying the QB, knowing where that ball was going to get thrown, and then the ball skills, just to pluck it out of the air and take it back for a touchdown. Awesome work.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. The big thing now, don't get rattled by that last pick 6, David.
Nah, it was a big mistake. Obviously, the defense took advantage of it, but you got to put it behind you. Jesse, I'm sure you know a thing or two about throwing a pick 6 and how...
And that is interception number 3 on the day. Touchdown, UNLV. And they turn it into a defensive score.
This guy really is the complete linebacker. Not only is he physical and not only can he play downhill to stop the run, this guy is a weapon in pass coverage. You saw it on that play. What can't this guy do?
77, North Texas, 10.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
Breaks into the open. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. From the 39-yard line, it's 1st and 10. The sure hands, it's Sanders. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Well, the offense is trying to get a big-time playmaker the ball out in space quickly with the wide receiver screen, but the defense is having none of it.
Wants to fire on second down. He lost it high and deep down the left side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. North Texas lining up, facing third and long. Defense not showing press coverage. Wants to keep it in the air. He's not afraid to go deep. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. North Texas will have to punt it away. They're up to a half dozen kicks today. All the way back to the 15. Couldn't get away from that cover team, and they've got him down at the 23. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. The give on the option. Not a lot of room, but found his way ahead for two out to the 26.
And I think after that play there, you're seeing how this offense is staying committed to having some balance. They've had so much success early in this game throwing the football, right? They've been lighting the scoreboard up through the air, but they also want to keep the defense on their heels so you continue to run the football. Even if you're not breaking off 60-yard TD runs, you got to have that balance.
From the gun on third down. Gets it out quickly. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Rides the back on the option to give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Line getting set on second down. Makes the catch. It's Miles. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of the third quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of three. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the fourth. They go back to work with the first down in the final period of this one. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. Fourth quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
They'll try to bully their way for the first. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on the field. They put some nice plays together back to back to back, and they're bleeding the clock. This is exactly what you practice for situations like this. Just keep doing what you're doing.
The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Quick release on the RPO. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. And into the end zone. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run.
And running really has been the key on this drive, guys. Lots of success right there. They generate another explosive play. Their success running the ball, big reason why they've been able to put up a lot of points and have a really nice lead in this one. And now back in the red zone again, they're looking to add to that lead.
Off the play fake on first down. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Well, these players came together. I've been so impressed, not just by the talent, but also by their composure. Handling this kind of environment in the first game of the season, this says a lot about the leadership in that locker room.
UNLV, 84, North Texas.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Duff. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. North Texas takes possession. The Mean Green offense will return to the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Back to pass on second down. Fires deep on the run. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
Do well for the Big 12.
Kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been.
Turning it on. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. North Texas now has a ton of work to do here on second down. Back to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go. Just a short pass to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. The Mean Green will have to reach into that playbook here on third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. North Texas really has it going on offense. Wants to go up top on first down. And wings it incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
Listen, I'm not one for moral victories, and obviously they're trailing by a lot of points late in this game, and they are going to lose, but it is a good sign if you're the head coach of this team that you're seeing your guys out there still competing and still fighting until there's zeros on the clock.
Brought down, but not before he bowled his way inside the 10 to the 8. North Texas will come to the line with a first and goal. On the option. The pitch. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. Looking to fire. Caught. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid pickup.
And it's all about coachable moments, and obviously they have not had a ton of success throwing the ball in this game, but as a coach, I think you're just looking for positives, like that play right there, even late in the game, taking your steps, making the right read, an accurate throw, positive plays that you can build upon offensively for the next game.
Absolutely perfect. Well, they got 3 back, but that's about all you can say about it.
And I know a lot of people are scratching their heads why they try to kick that field goal. You're in the fourth quarter. You're down a boatload of points. A field goal isn't going to do it. If you want to win this game, you need touchdowns. I would anticipate for every possession they get from here on out, man, you've got to be way more aggressive.
First play of this drive comes from the 27. Makes the quick grab. At the 45 on its way. Turns it on down the left side. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. North Texas sends the offense back onto the field. This one has pretty much been a bludgeoning, but they'll try to finish with something positive late.
Well, they ran into a buzzsaw today, and I don't think it would matter what type of X's and O's they're out there executing, David. Jimmy's and the Joes, they're just not as good as the opponent today.
And as an athlete, it sometimes hits you in the face and it stinks, but you're not good enough. And today they were not good enough. And I'm going to do the best I can to try to flush this down the toilet, not remember it, forget it, move on for the next game. Maybe something right here.
He's loose. He's at the 40. The 20. And he crosses the goal line and gets the touchdown, but way too little, way too late. They still do count it for 6.
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Opening play of this drive will come from their own 23. Oh, what a cut! Still on his feet at the 45. Major gaps in that defense, and he got loose, and they finally knock him down at the 41. And the Rebels just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. The offense changing the play. If there's time to pad the stats. Deep shot for the end zone. Incomplete. He took a shot on the final play of the quarter and couldn't quite find his man.